two large bombs in Parliament. One detonated in the House. It was massive. It collapsed the roof, blew flames everywhere. The other one was much smaller, but still noticeable from the outside, and was just standard orange, and in the direction of where you know the security checkpoint to be. Right now, Matt is on the roof of an executive office, facing the entrance to the congressional headquarters. Demon is on the roof of a building adjacent to the side of the congressional
in an elevator, I'd imagine.
Okay, yeah, so you're going down.
Yeah.
Surf is in the exterior, along one of the walls somewhere. Card, you are actually in the office of Senator Mizuhashi, along with her. And Redhead is on the ship.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask her, I mean, is she alright? Is she, like, just going, like, hyperventilating to the max?
She's actually pretty calm.
I'll ask her, where can we get transportation? Because we need to get out of here immediately.
Well,
I don't know what those noises were, but I don't think they were good.
Okay, so from the distance you were in, I mean, this would be heard from city blocks away. It was extraordinarily loud, enough to shatter windows. So you would know it was an explosion.
So safe to say I heard it in the elevator?
Yes, and the earth shook and everything characteristic of that.
Strellick starts smiling as he descends.
So Card, she's like, I have personal transportation in the parking facility. It's out back.
Do you have any armaments in this room?
I don't have any weapons, no.
Are you sure? I'm really good at banging rocks together.
I mean, I have a letter opener.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's just a knife is all it is, effectively.
It's fine.
It'd be like 1d4 instead of 1d5, because you actually gotta shove that shit in to get something done.
Yeah, so everyone outside the building, go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do, and then I'll move on with Carl.
All right, well, I'm gonna witness the explosions. The corner of my mouth is gonna creep up into a smile. I'm gonna hastily hide it before the guards see. Then I'm gonna flip open my cool cellular device. I'm gonna call the Chancellor.
Okay, well, once you start trying to dial, you realize that the signal is currently down. You can't call anyone.
Is there explosions in the space? Matt?
There's no explosions in space that you can see, at least. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, at this point, I guess I'm gonna flash some papers, and can I get one of the guards to give me a gun? Like a sidearm or something?
That would be a
charm.
Yeah, basically.
You see, I've gotta be able to defend myself. I'm working on Imperial orders.
He's like,
take the sniper rifle off.
I'm sorry, sir, but we just don't have permission to release these weapons, and also we need them for our protection in this circumstance.
God damn it! All right, well, I guess I'll file down off of the damn building. I've taken, I don't know if you remember, I took a picture of the corpse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the guards to watch the crime scene because it's of vital national security importance. Don't let anyone tamper with it.
Yeah.
It's very important that everything stays intact, all the totally not planted evidence.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. And you're headed to where exactly?
I'm gonna head over to the Senate building.
Okay. Well, just so everybody knows, this is all one large building. It just has like an east wing and a west wing.
It's just like the real Senate and House.
Yeah. It's just that they're located in different parts. And so basically the west side would be the Senate and the east side is the House.
So the Senate just got fucked.
No, it's the
House.
The House.
The House? Yeah. Oh, wait.
The east side exploded. The security
that is
checkpoint
significantly better then. I hope it was full of people.
Okay.
They're all demo shitters, the fucking democracy and development guys.
Well, there's a lot of other people in there too, but
yeah, well, the Senate is more important for our political purposes.
Okay, well,
that's where our guys are.
So
right,
I'm
gonna head to the Senate building. I'm gonna bust open the front doors.
Well, okay, so you're gonna make your way there. and you're gonna just be in the process of walking over there. It's some distance to cross the street and get inside. Demon, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm descending down the elevator. Would it be fair to say that the rifle I'm carrying, is it like dismantleable? Can it like collapse into components?
You could do that. I mean, you're authorized to have that weapon, though.
Right.
You should
do
come
that.
join me, back me up, so we
Like-
can sweep the building.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking like have it sort
Do you
of
actually have
tucked
a
under my
weapon, Matt?
coat,
Matt does not have a weapon.
Huh?
like sort of like haphazardly concealing the rifle under my jacket.
Does Demon do you have a
Making
sidearm,
out-
Demon?
No, I only have the rifle.
Yeah, don't
Maybe we
sweep
should
the
requisition
building.
some
Just
pistols.
leave. Just evac. Go back to the palace.
No, I wanna.
You're
it's
gonna
time
get
to-
shot.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
I'm not saving you.
Surf, what are you doing?
Are the microbeads working?
I mean, I don't know how many people actually have microbeads.
Everyone
Does
does.
Card or
No, not all of you
Matt?
do. A lot of you don't wear them at all.
I
Specifically,
always-
last time, Demon was wearing one. I don't think anyone else was. Demon was and the Death Cultist were.
Well, I always have one.
Okay, so
yeah,
you
I
have
think
one,
we
Demon
all
has
wore
one. I don't believe you did. I'm pretty sure you explicitly said you didn't want other people to wear them because the association with the Death Cultist. And you planted one in that office. But Card, sure, you can have one. Demon has one. Nobody else should have one.
Don't I have one?
No, you don't. You never had one to begin with, and you.
Yes,
also,
I did. I looked at my sheet. I do. I definitely had one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Can we use it for the bug?
regardless, you burned one there, and Card still has his. So I guess that means that was yours.
Okay, so that's fine. I guess I did what I had to plant the evidence.
If you use the microbeads, basically they will still send signals. It's just very choppy right now. It'd be difficult to hear what the other party is saying.
is there any way from my position I can tell? Like, did I actually see the explosion or just hear it?
So the part of the building that you would have to be on in order to access what you were doing would have been the east side, and more or less towards the back in the east.
Actually,
So you were pretty close to the fucking explosion, but you weren't actually hurt by it. I mean, you could feel heat from where you were standing, though.
I do a
Right.
test to tell what kind of explosion, whether it's like just a simple gas leak or.
I mean, you can roll a
Explosions and
roll.
roleplays, usually a simple gas leak.
Go ahead and roll a tech use to see if you can recognize any characteristics of the sort of.
someone
explosion.
left a pilot light, or just like blew out a pilot light
Yeah.
On the stove
left
in
the
the,
gas.
Simultaneously.
in the kitchen.
My
So
tech use is 72.
yeah, basically you're familiar enough with the nature of explosive reactions to tell that this one is not from a normal incendiary. The flame should not be blue normally, and this is much hotter than a normal one.
Well, I think this is the perfect time for me to go firefighter mode, just burst into the building.
I'm gonna
Save me, Matt.
say that yeah, fucking collapse down the rifle and like put it in a guitar case or something. Fuck that.
Okay, so we'll go back
Falling
to
down,
Card
right.
now. Actually, Surf, where are you going? What is your plan?
I am going to try. So I'm on the
Also,
east side, right? Is
Redhead-
there an actual hole in the wall or anything?
No. Basically, you're like in an alley between the east side, the back east side of the congressional building, and one of the executive offices. And all that's here is just you, and there's like grass on the ground. And then, the entrance of the building is probably like 30 or 40 meters from where you're standing, whereas the other side of the building is only about 10.
I don't think anyone would have survived the blast. Are we gonna try searching for?
No,
Yes,
of course
I'm
not.
going
the
to try
more of them
searching
that are
first,
dead,
but-
the better.
No, but I mean, are we not survivors? Are we gonna try to search for the person who did it?
No, absolutely not.
Probably not there.
That's
Um,
completely irrelevant. Doesn't even matter who did it.
Now
so
I
I'm
mean-
gonna still try.
We already know
Can
who
I
did it,
use the-
Surf. It was you.
I didn't blow up the building, man. Can I use logic to at least find out if they have to be close by to activate?
You would have absolutely no way to tell that.
How does that even make sense? I'm going to telepathically use my Spidey sense.
Well, there are some bombs which are short distance in real life.
I mean, simply from the nature of the explosion, you would have absolutely no idea about the method of detonation.
I didn't think so, though. That was a stretch. I'm just gonna go make my way to the front entrance of the building.
Okay, you're going towards the front. All right, Card, back to you.
All right.
So you're in the office right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper to her, we're in a hostile situation at the moment. Can you direct me to where where your personal transport is? Is it in like a parking garage on the roof?
It's in a parking garage out back. Most of the congressional parking is there, actually. Mine is on the first floor, though. I'm a senator, so I have a good spot.
Okay, well, you'll have to, I guess,
right,
be
so
behind me,
basically,
but still direct me, because I don't...
Actually, can I, instead of going to the front door, can I sort of head towards where Card is? Because I'll probably want to...
You know where Card is.
I told him to get her to safety.
Did. That's true. You told him to go with the senator somewhere, and you know he went inside.
I mean, I think, basically, I sent them around the corner, and they basically turned the corner and went in a door, so I think I would know where they are, roughly.
Her office is actually towards, like, the middle, the center, and then the east, or the west side, so it's, like, deep within the building, kind of.
Oh, well, never mind, then. I guess just start to head for the parking garage. That's what I'll do.
Obvious.
Okay.
But anyway,
so
I'm telling her, alright, so we're gonna have to be as quiet as possible, and we can't get spotted by anybody. If you do see someone and I don't see them, just tap me on the shoulder 3 times.
She just nods.
Right.
So
let's go.
Yeah, she.
Feel 2 taps on your shoulder.
So the door to her office is glass. It's kind of like the sort of opaque glass, though, like bubbly, so you can't really see clearly what's outside, but you can see into the hallway. The lights are off. The hallway is not completely dark because there's still windows every now and then, but it's fairly difficult to see what's far at one end or the other from where you're standing.
I guess I kind of look at her for direction.
So the parking garage is to the back of the building, and there's an exit in the back as well. Well, there's several exits, but there is an exit directly into the parking facility. And that is like, so the top left of the building, or in other words, the northwest corner is connected to the parking facility. And you guys are in like just the straight up west side of the building right now.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just...
So in the hallway, you would want to be going left,
Yeah,
essentially.
I was just gonna hug the left wall and follow it.
Okay. So you go out into the hall, and you can hear fire burning, and you can hear like the wind itself moving through the building because of the holes and lots of the windows and things. The hallway you're in is desolate right now. There's no sign of any other people here.
Can I hear anything, like, movement-wise?
You can... That would be like a hearing test, really, I guess. Yeah. What's your perception?
41.
Do you have awareness?
I have it as basic.
Yeah. So you... The fire is too loud to make out whether or not people are actually walking, essentially.
Okay.
You're heading north, then, is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, you are headed towards the parking garage. The front of the building, there's now starting to be lots of government officials, not government officials, like emergency responders coming to deal with the situation. Fire trucks have started to pull up in front of the congressional building. There's police in SWAT armor, essentially moving towards the front. They're heavily armed and everything. And you are headed towards the parking facility, which is currently nobody's moving in that direction except you.
Can I run up to one of these SWAT officers?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna be like, can you give me an update on the situation? Flash some papers, I guess.
Well, he's like, we're here to secure the area, make sure everyone gets out okay. Rescue anybody who happens to be trapped, that sort of thing. He's Canadian.
I'm gonna ask if he has any news on the Chancellor.
Sorry, but right now the whole comm network is down, and the protocol is to put her into seclusion anyway. So I don't know.
Why is he Canadian?
Should probably try
That doesn't
getting.
even make sense.
Should probably
Everyone
try,
else here has an American accent.
I should probably try getting to the palace, Matt. It's probably the best place.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna ask if they can arrange transportation for me to the palace.
I mean, the palace is 2 blocks over there.
I'm too important to walk.
I don't think we can really get a car up in here right now. with all the
Give me one of your
emergency
vehicles.
Those are the SWAT trucks there.
By imperial order, give me one of your vehicles.
Imperial order.
Okay, he's like, all right, you can go talk to the driver and tell him to drop you off if you want. He is like kind of just starts heading with his squad towards the center of the building.
All right, well, I'm gonna walk up to one of the drivers of these cars.
Okay, it's a big SWAT truck.
Be like, I need you to arrange transport to the palace for me immediately.
Okay, if the boss says so.
And I'm gonna tell him. I also need your sidearm.
Okay, he's not.
And I'm gonna give him like a really stern glance.
This is the part where Matt fucking
Okay.
assassinates the president.
He's just like, all right, yeah,
guy's
sure thing.
pistol.
Here you go.
Shoot him in the head,
Gives
Matt.
you
Shoot him.
gives you a standard mag pistol.
Point blank execution.
All right.
The only ammo there is the one.
They thought he was
inside.
communist.
So I'm
starts
gonna have
driving.
him drive me to the palace.
Yeah, it's 2 blocks away. He starts driving over there. You can see the palace from where you are. You're getting closer. Demon, you've collapsed your mag rifle into the case that you had it in when you brought it up to the roof. And you're
Definitely
standing
a
on the
guitar
lawn.
case.
Okay, guitar case. You're standing on the lawn in front of the congressional building. You see all the same emergency responders moving in.
I'm gonna start running towards the building and trying to raise card on the micro beam feed.
Okay, so you can say what you like, but basically whether or not Card can hear is kind of like a role-dependent thing.
Basically trying to ask him where he is, where he's moving towards.
Yeah, so Card
Yeah, wasted on
roll
that.
to hear that. And then if you want to respond, Demon will have to roll to hear it. Okay, yeah, you can't understand him.
What?
And you don't know...
What?
I mean, you know Demon's contacting you. You don't know what he said.
Damn tech shit.
Fucking shit.
And Demon, you don't know whether or not Card heard you. So,
Start still running towards the building.
all right. Are you headed towards the Senate offices or the House?
Yeah, towards the Senate. Not towards the burning building portion of the burning building.
Okay. Yeah, you start sprinting over there. Again, the hallways are dark. You don't see any people on this side of the building. And Surf,
Yeah.
you moved towards the front, so you're kind of now on the lawn as well.
And I don't see any shady figures or anything like that.
You see lots of emergency responder people right now.
But no one that doesn't blend in the crowd or anything. No one walking away from the explosion or anything like that.
Lots of people are walking away from it, but
Walking away or running?
walking away. Like, so they're
Is
on.
this like high school, like where they do the practice? They do the
Like
practice.
that
fire
fucking
alarm?
one movie
It's
with
like
Nick
people.
Cage.
They have like bandages around their head, and they're bleeding, and they're kind of like being escorted by medical people to ambulances, and they're walking away from.
It's not like the movie with Nick Cage where like the plane crashes right next to the highway and he goes over to it and there's just people on fire all over the place.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. No, not quite.
There's no one unscathed or anything, surprisingly.
I mean, there's lots of people who don't seem to be severely injured. They're still being tended to by medical professionals, though, and like are being shepherded away from the building.
Was there anyone trying to leave the lawn and just continue out? Are there lots of people trying to just leave normally?
The only people on the lawn right now are like you and lots of SWAT people.
Why haven't they arrested him yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Well, he's kind of like in the corner of the area connecting the front of the building, and like he's still in an alleyway more or less. He can just see the actual whole lawn and all this stuff.
So
I'm
when you
going to
said
go-
he was on the lawn, he wasn't actually.
He's on the lawn. He's just, like it wraps around the building, and he's more or less at the corner of the front of the building right now. He's in the southeast corner.
I'm gonna walk over to the ambulances and try to start healing people.
Okay.
Fucking humanitarian.
That's retarded.
No, because I could find. You'll find out.
Do you have like a med kit or something on you?
I don't have a med
Didn't we
kit.
take
Stole one.
Didn't we take a lot of them?
Can I what?
But whether or not he would have brought it with him in this case, I feel is
I
question.
have some bad berries I could pretend that are med
Right.
kit.
So you can go over to the people and like inspect them for injury. You can't really give any treatment, really. At
Okay,
all.
can I inspect the people on the injuries, but then while I'm doing that, start taking like passes off them and things like that? Credentials and such?
You can roll like a scrutiny check to see whether or not you would be able to obtain that information from them at all.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm
they just don't
detective
want to
here.
give they don't want to give you their information.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yo.
So
Yo.
yeah, Redhead, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look for some more shit on this ship to add to my
Stop
armor.
looting our things.
Yes, the profit factor is being well spent.
Wait, you mean I'm blowing our profit factor?
Who knows what you're doing, truly?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go down to the surface.
No.
Well, that will take
Abort
quite a
mission.
while. That'll be like
Red. There are plans.
Just do it.
it would take you like 45 minutes or more. It would take longer than that,
Do
really. Like,
Do it.
go to the hangar,
Actually,
get a pilot.
what would happen if I like say, yeah? Well, actually, I'll just message you this because I want to see how this would work. Because it's kind of the stupidest idea I've ever had, but at the same time, I think it's beastly as fuck.
I feel like he's just gonna go shoot up a mall or something. Which I'm not opposed to. You have Ebola, Red?
That would be, I mean, so you would need to fly something in order to do that. And for a variety of reasons, finding someone willing to fly somewhere for that purpose would be difficult.
Okay, so let's say I just kicked them.
You could try intimidating people, yeah.
No, I mean,
Although,
like-
to be
like, what
frank,
if I-
like the crew is mostly death cult members who are fanatically loyal to the Imperial Creed,
dying.
of which the whole kill Xenos thing is pretty important.
What can we do? You know, fuck it. Let's go to the surface.
Okay, so you're gonna take a lander and just
I'm gonna fly to the surface with my little box of friends.
okay. That would be getting all the preparations ready for that would be like an hour and a half, really.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay. So, Card, you are making your way towards the back of the building, and you come to like a T intersection, down which is mostly like the offices of like staff members. And as you kind of like peer around the corner there, you can see that there are people walking through the hallway.
I guess I'll like motion to Mrs. Nipnong and say, like, kind of mouth, "Do you know these people? Recognize them?"
She shakes her head. I mean, if you want to look at them, basically they're clad in all black. They have body armor. They're carrying weapons.
Is this like the only way to proceed forward?
Well, so it's a T intersection. To the right is where these people are in that hallway. Your goal is straight.
I guess I'll look at them and see what are they doing exactly.
So there's two of them. One of them is like standing in the hallway. The other one is just opening a door right now. And as soon as he opens the door, you can hear someone scream, and then he opens fire with a weapon, and the screaming stops.
Can I tell what it is?
The weapon?
Yeah.
It's a mag
It's a
weapon.
water gun.
It's a what?
It's a mag weapon. Same as the standard weapons on this planet.
He's just shooting
What
quiet, Bill.
are they wearing?
They're wearing like all black armor. They also have helmets, which block their faces completely. They have weapons.
Do they have balaclavas on?
They maybe you can't tell because they have helmets on. So
I'm gonna like shift. We'll shift ourselves to the other wall. So now we're like hugging the right side of it, right?
okay. Yeah.
And how far are they away from me?
They're probably about 20 meters.
And before charge with letter opener.
How dark is it?
The area that you're in right now, so basically the T intersection immediately left of where the hallway is, like, let me draw something here. So like, it's like this pretty much right here, there's a window, which is allowing light to flow through. They're like right here. You guys are like right here.
And what's the distance on this?
It's like 20 meters. They seem to be just clearing the doors one by one, going
I
through.
guess
What
we'll
direction are they
wait.
heading?
We'll wait until one of them like is about to pop open the door, and like as soon as I hear screaming, I will do like a quick follow me motion to the woman, and we'll both silently move across.
Okay, you can roll a silent move test. I don't know what your agility is.
Stealth master.
43.
Strela could have done it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, there's a bonus because of the whole someone screaming and then being far away and not looking at you. So, yeah, you're able to pass by undetected along with Senator Mizuhashi, and you're on the other side of the hallway though. After you cross over, you can still hear gunfire coming from that direction and additional screams.
As if we care about the people getting killed.
Okay, so yeah, you're almost to the entrance to the parking facility. Matt, you are basically at the Imperial Palace right now, more or less at the front entrance.
I want to rush in.
Okay, you go in, you rush into the Imperial Palace.
All right. Well, is there anyone in my immediate vicinity?
You walked in through the gate. There's like a security guard booth guy.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna scream it to notify every member of the Imperial family to meet me in the main room that's there.
Okay. He basically does that, and they're all gathering there. So.
All right. So I'm gonna burst in through the doors, like waving my gun around, just like, hey, just looking suitably like alarmed.
Terrorist.
I'll be like, terrorism, terrorism in your nation.
They may think of that in the wrong way, Matt.
And at
That
this
is
point, I'm
the
gonna
turn to Swiss cheese.
and I'm gonna scream, "There's been a bombing and an attempted assassination."
So the room you burst into, the only people who are there right now are Ryoko and Greer. The others have not assembled yet. and they look at you and say, "Yeah, we know."
I'm gonna be like, but what you don't know is I know who orchestrated all of it.
No bark knows.
A cave rat taught it to me.
And then at this point, I think I'm gonna be like, just continue to maintain an alarmed look on my face and make loud noises until like the rest of them have assembled.
Okay. Well, we'll move on. Demon, you are. Where the fuck did you go? You went to the Senate building?
Am I in the building or am I outside of it?
You're in the building.
Oh, why'd I do that? It was a terrible idea.
You have a mag rifle with, in your guitar case, disassembled.
Yeah.
Also, music.
Yeah, music. How about that stuff, huh?
While I was outside, I mean, like, relative to the front of the Senate building, where would the entrance to the parking garage be?
So basically, I'll draw it again here. This is the congressional building.
Really, this is what we're going with?
And is this not appropriate music, mister?
No. Need some more number.
How about this? Parking garage is like back here. And
Is it like above ground or underground?
It's a multi-story building. It has a basement as well as
Okay.
floors above.
Well, I'm gonna fucking not be in the Senate building and head towards that.
Okay, so you're gonna like go like that.
Whoa. Is it like that?
What do you mean?
I mean, is that where the entrance to the Senate building was? Right there?
Well, the entrance to the congressional building is right here. The lawn is like right here.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that.
Okay. Yeah, you begin sprinting over there. Surf, you are with various people in the medical area.
Can I take one of the, like, is there any phones or anything like that nearby?
There's lots of people who have cell phones. You have a cell phone.
Oh, you do? Can I
I think
try?
we all have cell phones, don't we?
Yeah, you all have cell phones.
Can I not break my cell phone, but can I disassemble it and attempt to
Make it
find
pop.
where the jamming signal is coming from exactly?
I don't really know how the
That'd be
fuck
pretty
that would
impressive.
work.
I don't even think that's possible.
Like-
I really don't see how that sequence of events would ever produce the conclusion of where the...
Like in what direction it's coming from? Can I make, like, can I... Never
I mean-
mind, that's pushing it too far.
I just don't really understand how that would work, because if you take the phone apart, then your graphical user interface thing is going to go along with that, and then
Then
how are
you
you
use
going to know?
It's pretty much it's a motherboard under the phone, so I'd be using the LED light too, like it would flash repeat.
Oh god,
faster.
that is not something.
MacGyver bullshit.
That is definitely, that's like double MacGyver right there.
Fucking
Okay, fine.
bounce the particle fucking reflector ray off the main reflector dish.
Okay,
The
fine.
way we do it, lads, we're making shit up as we wish.
Okay. So,
Then
planning to do anything or?
well, I'm just. Do I see Demon yet?
You would be able to see Strelok sprinting out of the entrance of the building and heading towards the parking garage.
Can I
Fucking
attempt to-
shirt up over his
Immediately
face.
after entering the building.
Yes, he ran in and immediately sprinted out.
Can I attempt to follow him?
Yeah, sure. So
Okay.
you're gonna go along the same route like that.
I'm gonna wait around the corner and like fucking take him out when he comes around.
Hey,
The
gamey,
judo kick.
gamey.
I'm gonna dodge.
So we go now to Cardigan, Sweater. You have reached the kind of back exit area, and it's just like a hallway, like like that. There's a door here that goes to the entrance of the parking facility, and to the right is another hallway with that basically resembles the one you're traveling down right now.
So there's nothing down either of these, no people.
You don't know what's behind the door. To your right, there's no one.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll motion for her and I to get on opposite ends of the door.
Okay, are you gonna breach?
I'll
Reach with no
have
weapons,
her
good
push it
idea.
open because I assume I'm on the right side of it. So
Okay. So she's gonna open the left door. Okay. So she slowly opens the door. You can see inside is basically like a concrete sort of facility. It's quite dark. The only lights on are like emergency lights.
is there anyone behind us?
You don't see any people in there, and you also don't see any people in the hallway you came from. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, though.
I mean, like we were just walking the way that we came from.
Yeah, there was no one. You don't see anyone there.
Okay. I guess I'll just move in and tell her to follow me,
Okay.
and I'll be
So
hugging
you
the
guys
wall.
are currently on the second floor of the parking garage because that's the height of the congressional building is basically one story above the floor entrance to the garage, which is her car is on the first floor. So
I'll hide behind one of the pillars and look around for where the stairs are.
okay, the stairs are like in this direction from where you are.
From what direction?
So like you're here, the stairs are that down there.
Oh, okay. What the hell's this CB thing?
That's the congressional building. That was a bigger map. It's unrelated to this.
This is fantastic map.
Yes.
We'll move towards the stairs, not in the most economical way, but in the safest way.
Okay. Well, as you're like skulking around in there, you do see like over in this area where the elevators are. You see under the emergency lighting a couple of the same dark figures carrying weapons.
All right. I guess I'll whisper to her. You're driving. I hope you know.
She just nods.
Okay. I smile. Try to maintain composure. Continue to skulk.
Okay, so you're gonna try
Badly.
and like just avoid them detecting you effectively.
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe
that's gonna be
is
another.
is there anything around on the floor? Anything. I really mean anything.
I don't think so at all. However, you can see over on the wall that's like, so the elevators are like right here, and there's like vending machines like right here, and right here there's another wall. There's a fire axe right there.
I'm just gonna throw the
Letter opener.
at the fire axe glass as hard as I possibly can.
Okay.
And then as soon as I throw it, I like kind of more hastily but still sneakily skulk over to the stairs.
Okay. So first go ahead and roll to see if you hit with that thrown projectile thing. So you throw it in the general
Ballistics is
direction,
46.
and it hits the metal part of the case of the fire axe, and clangs against it, and clatters on the floor. The two guys look over at it, and then they kind of try to scour the area back here for the location of the person who threw it. And you can make a silent move roll now to see if you can get by. They're starting to kind of walk
I'm gonna
through.
fate point that.
No.
Okay, so this time the glass shatters, and
What? What?
No,
Glass
he's
on the
saying
fire.
that he
That
fate
was for
points the
silent
snake.
moving.
Oh, that was your okay. All right, so sure, yeah, you are able to get yourself and the senator across behind various cars, while they kind of like sweep out across the garage itself, and you make it to the staircase down here. Matt.
Is everyone gathered now?
Yes, everybody is here.
I'm gonna scream terrorism one more time, emphatically. And at this point, I'm going to I'm gonna beckon to like the prince, and I'm gonna beckon all the family to come, and they're all gonna go like over my shoulder like a family showing family portraits. But I'm gonna show them the pictures I took on my iPhone 6. And it's a brilliant 6-inch display.
Out now.
You haven't
iPhone
got the
6 and
iPhone?
iPhone 6s. All your local Apple stores.
And I'm gonna show them the beautiful high-res pictures. And I'm gonna like point emphatically to like the green, and I'm gonna point to the cell phone where it shows the last call was to the party for Pooper Republican Progress. And I'm gonna show him the microbead. I'm gonna explain that there was a microbead found bugged in the office. I'm gonna explain the assassination attempt.
Jesus.
I'm gonna basically I'm just bringing them up to speed on everything.
Okay.
How do they react?
So they the Emperor is just
You should probably end your like spiel, Matt, with saying something along the lines of, "You need to take
Terrorism.
power. You need to take
Just
control."
shut up, that was the plan. You're ruining the grandeur of it.
so the Emperor is like, we have to see what the investigation concludes. Can't be making rash decisions. This is exactly what they want.
Shoot him.
Grunhilde just like is disgusted at the sight of like the
Dead body.
well, the dead body, but more importantly, the fact that the association is implied to be with Justice and Unity. The prince is bemused, but it seems like he doesn't really understand what's going on very much. He's just smiling and looks like he knows exactly what's happening. And Gruyer is just like really confused looking.
I'm gonna like take a step back. I'm gonna like wave my arms around the air, and I'm gonna scream, "Enough of indecision!" And I guess I probably don't. I'll roll at the end of this. I'm gonna like primarily be looking at the prince and the princess I'm going to fuck. Like I'm like my eyes are shifting between them. I'm pretty much ignoring the emperor. Cause you know, dead soon. But I'm gonna say, like, I was like, indecision cripples your empire at every turn. I'm like, I am a foreigner to your world, and even I see this. They come to your glorious capital and they bomb your buildings and assassinate your politicians. Do we allow this? Do we just let crippling gridlock prevent a appropriate response? Or will the crown once more take a lead in ruling your own empire? You are not stripped of all your political power yet. It is important that you guide your country in this time of its most dire moment. And the parties will undoubtedly divide over this investigation and issue. You must step in and do what is best for the security of this country, and anything else would be a folly. What do I roll on that? A charm?
Yeah.
The fucking deceive.
I'm gonna fate point that. I'm gonna fate point that again.
You can't do
No,
that.
that's burning a fate point.
55 is
Do that.
pretty successful.
Don't burn a fate point.
So the Emperor is like, I will not listen to your criticisms on this level. This is a matter for us to decide. However, I do see the logic in some of your points. I think that right now, at the very least, what we need to do is wait until we have more information and avoid making rash decisions.
So what you're saying is I can barge in and chop his fucking head off, right?
I wonder how that would go. I'd definitely be
the
fleeing.
prince is kind of like super duper smiling about all the things you said.
He's ooga boogaing out. He's excited because he's smelling the money. He's smelling the power. He's getting a power erection. You should mention that he's at half mast at this point.
Yeah,
Morale's in
exactly.
place.
Grunhilde is like, she's just really angry, and she storms out of the room. And Gruyer is like kind of sad at the things you've said.
Okay, so first
well,
off,
that is this sequence for now. We'll go on now to Demon.
what? No.
Demon, you are approaching the entrance of the parking garage. You will enter in from the first floor entrance.
What do I see?
It slopes down into a dark area. You can see very low orange lighting, orangish yellow lighting, which kind of allows you to glimpse like lots of cars parked underneath.
And I'm gonna uncollapse the rifle and start tactical speeding my way down until I see something.
Okay, so you enter in the parking garage with your mag rifle drawn, and you can see that this area is super dark right now, and you can hear noises in several different directions.
Noises.
Yeah, like echoes of footsteps, as well as kind of kind of the noises of like messing with something with your hands, kind of like, you know, I don't really know how to describe it. Both metallic and softer sounds.
Somebody fumbling keys on a lock?
No, not like keys jingling. It's more like clicking and like soft sort of noises of, you know, messing with something, I guess, like poking at something that's, I don't really know how to describe the sound, except it's like soft, and you can hear it because of the fact that it's completely silent down here, except for these noises.
Well, I'm gonna do an awareness check and see if I can ascertain the location of those noises.
Okay. Nice dubs. You get a very vague sense of them being...
Perception 44 plus nothing, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get a very vague sense of them being on the east side of the garage, generally.
I tactically make my way over there.
Okay, we'll go now to Surf. You more or less just saw a demon enter the building, into the parking garage while you
And uncollapse a rifle from the guitar case that is just sitting there now.
Yes.
Did I hear anything? Did I hear what he heard, or do I have no knowledge of what he's doing right now?
He entered the building before you. You like got there, so you saw him as you were approaching it. He was like collapsing or uncollapsing his weapon, and then once he went in, you kind of already, or once he's like already down there, you arrived at the entrance to the parking garage.
So he's inside the parking garage.
He's already in. Yeah.
Does he know that I'm behind him? He knows, right, that I'm behind him, right?
Nope.
Yeah. He, unless you specifically told him about it, then no.
Did not. Okay.
This part where fucking Surf cuts my stomach open to get the stones back.
Yeah. Can I use awareness to, that's nothing to do with hearing, is it?
Awareness is like about presences of other people, basically.
Is this like an open garage where you can see in, or is it like a closed?
The only
garage?
part you can see
Parking
from
garage.
outside is like the part where cars would be driving up and out of it, and the very, very limited amount of floor behind that. Which is
Do I see a light system or of any sort?
Yeah, there's orange emergency lights that are dimly lighting this facility right now, but most of it's really dark.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I can see anyone inside through the dimness, or?
You can, yes.
I have the awareness.
see me.
skill,
Yeah, you can definitely see Demon. He's pretty close to you. And you can also see the vague outline of a man in kind of like... so let me draw another one of these things really quick. You guys are basically... This is the entrance. Here's you, Surf, and Demon here. There's other parts to here as well. And it goes up like that, you know what I mean, the spiral upwards. Anyways,
Okay.
You can see a vague silhouette of a man like right here, and there's cars all parts like that.
I can't see where right here is.
It's the last
Oh.
dot he made.
Shift click.
Yeah, that one right there.
Okay, I'm gonna try going up behind Demon, give him a slight not pat, but a slight tap on the back, without him overreacting. I'm hoping.
I'm gonna fucking spin around and point the gun in Surf's face and hold it there for a second longer than I should after realizing it was him and go back to doing what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill you in that there's a guy on the other side.
Alright.
Exactly where he is. And then I'm going to try sneakingly getting just where the ramp starts to go up.
Okay, you
So
would have to
here?
walk. No, you'd have to walk. It goes like this, and then
Okay.
that to go up.
But
You would have
these
to
are
walk over
cars,
here
right?
and then go over here, and then go like that to get up there. You'd have to walk past that guy, definitely.
We want to go down, don't we? I don't know.
We're
what-
on the bottom floor.
You guys are on the first floor. There is layers below this floor as well, but this is like the first floor entrance, and the senator's car, for reference, is like right here, basically. I can fucking draw.
Oh, it's on. Is it on this floor?
It's on this floor. It's like right there.
Oh, is there a car next to us?
There's cars all around you guys.
Can I try break into one of these cars?
As possible. The dumbest
Yes,
fucking
you can.
thing
You can try to
we've
do that.
ever done. Like, I'm fine with all of your ridiculous plans, typically, but this is just fucking dumb.
I have drive. I can do this.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna set off a car
I-
alarm and get
Yeah,
noticed.
So yeah, basically you
How do I set off a car alarm?
I mean,
Because it's a locked,
break into
parked
a car.
car.
And you smash the window
I'm
and
not smashing. I'm using security.
Fucking gave away my position, bro.
I thought I was
so if
using
you're trying
security
to
on the car.
unlock the door, that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know what you'd be doing that with right now. What do you have on you for that purpose?
A combi tool and a multi-key.
Okay. Sure, you can unlock
Break.
the car.
Without the alarm going off, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, can I get into the car then?
He's gonna ram him.
You can get into the car.
Rip.
Eamon, if you want me to, I can try ramming him or giving you a distraction. It's up to you.
I was just gonna shoot the fuckers.
Do you think you can easily make the shot from here? I mean, there's a bunch of cars in the way or something.
Is there a bunch of cars in the way?
Your
Does he have
line of sight to
shot?
him is obscured by the darkness, by some cars, and also pillars that are supporting the structure. I mean, you could make the shot from where you are. You can see him. It would just be hard.
You could do is you could put some light on him.
You want me to shine the light of the car on him?
Like you like just literally fucking point the brights at him, hopefully blinding him.
So,
I'm hoping
are you
these guys
ready?
are wearing like night vision goggles or something.
Yeah, it would make sense. Can I shine the light on?
So
Wait.
you want to reverse the car and point it at him, is what you're
Oh, the person has parked the car front in.
obviously.
Some people could
Literally
park,
just like
but,
pull it out.
It would be
shining
pretty
at
difficult to do that given the location of where this car is. Like, I don't know how you would really reverse that shit in on
Okay,
the
it.
ground
Yeah, I don't know.
exit.
Do you need to reverse it, or is it? Yeah, I guess you would.
I would. I can try using the. No, the rear lights aren't going to really do anything.
Oh.
Okay, I'd have to be quick. Does he have the gun set up and everything already?
Demon?
Yeah.
His gun is it's assembled. It's not like braced or anything, but
It's leveled. It's just fucking. I'm holding it, pointing it
it's
around.
gyro stabilized. It's specifically made to not need to be like braced in order to
Okay,
fire accurately.
I'm gonna quickly reverse and then shine the bright. I don't have the bright on yet. I'm gonna quickly reverse, look at the guy, and then shine the brights on him.
Okay, so this is going to be a drive test.
Okay.
I don't know what your agility is.
Fuck.
Do I have
She'll
any-
let me do that.
That's what?
My agility is 37, and I do have the drive ability.
Do you have a +10? Nope.
Can I give a fate point to add a degree of success to it?
Even if you do, you're 1 point away from success. So,
Well, at least it was distracting.
yeah, I mean, so you do that. You reverse and you shine the light at him. But basically, he heard your car kind of like backing up and starting and everything. So he was already looking in that direction and kind of like wondering what was going on. And so when you kind of like backed out and faced him, he is going to open fire on you.
Just
With
the car has-
duck, dude, duck behind the fucking.
I am
dash.
ducking. Not like
Don't
I'm
get
gonna
away.
sit right there.
So his fire is, he's dealing with the same problems you guys are, except, he also has a light shined in his eyes right now. So he doesn't hit you. He just shatters the windshield. A volley of mag rounds kind of like just collide with the car, and you hear other vehicles' car alarms starting to go off because of missed shots. So the whole place is just filled with a cacophony of car alarms right now. Card, you are in the stairwell headed down to the first floor, and you will emerge like basically right here.
Okay. Do I see what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, you heard the car alarms going off like right before you went out into the main area, so.
Guess I'll shake my head. But still attempt. Still attempt to. What were you gonna say? Something?
I was just wondering what you were attempting to do. Go ahead.
I'm gonna sneak straight down this sort of fashion. Got very shaky there.
Well, I could provide you cover with a car, but no, it's okay.
Nope, definitely don't want to have you involved in anything.
So, all right, you're gonna go there. So you can come out. You'll see very clearly Strelok standing with mag rifle raised. You see the several car alarms, cars blaring horns and everything like right here-ish. And you want to just try to like go like this to her car? Okay, that'll be a silent move test.
Okay.
If you want to avoid detection, please.
Well, I mean,
so
no,
go ahead.
No, we weren't trying to avoid detection.
I mean, you could have tried
kind of-
like
it was
sprinting
kind of
or doing something else. Who knows? But
Yeah.
sure. Are you sprinting?
Yes.
You're just sprinting for it. Okay.
Yes.
Well, you can sprint fast.
I'm putting my person in between the shooter and her.
All right. Yeah, you can sprint fast. She's not. So.
That's fine.
Yeah, you just kind of like are. You get to like right about right here, kind of.
Where?
Where the green dot is. And you can see there are two other people similarly clad and also armed in this area back here.
Wait, where?
Back here.
Oh. So there's 3 people in total.
3 in total that you can see, yes. Yeah, so if you guys want to do initiative order.
God.
Everybody?
Yep. Oh, well, everybody in this parking garage.
Do I have to roll for the woman?
No.
Do I get +2 because I'm a human?
No.
Oh God.
That was terrible rolls on all of their parts. So
Wow.
Mizuhashi's last, but they all are terrible too. Surf, you got a 12. So number 1 is Strelok. I'll just get a map up real quick, and we will use that. Let me just draw it real fast.
Hey, Demon, if you miss, okay if I try running him over, or are you gonna need the light?
There's probably a lot of cars in between there and where you are. Sir.
Yeah,
I don't know if that would work.
I assume that we're hiding behind a lot of cars.
That would probably fucking just wreck you, Surf. I don't think that would be useful at all.
Oh, running the car into him?
We're running the car into a wall of other cars that are probably in between us and them. I don't know. Callie is like, is there anything in between Surf?
Hold on, I'm drawing up a map right now.
Oh yeah.
Just give me a second. Okay, I'm drawing up lots of cars right now.
you using boxes for these, or are you doing like the
Yeah,
shaky boxes?
I'm just using actual boxes.
Oh. That would have been great if all the cars were just horribly misshapen.
That.
Meanwhile, in the 3rd grade.
Matt?
Really hungry.
Matt?
Yeah.
Should helicopter your way over here with a whole assault team, Matt.
I feel
What
like
are
Matt,
you-
sh-
who are you
Matt I feel like Matt
It's
should do
fine.
his
I walked away to
spiel.
get some water and stuff.
Well, I'm
I
still
have to-
I'm still trying to escape.
Did y'all
Demon and Surf
Am I
are
back in
going
the Imperial Palace?
You didn't leave, did you?
Well, I mean, I'm
He's still-
saying, is it my turn again?
Not yet. There's a combat situation going on.
But you should probably say it's his turn while you're doing that.
Sure, it's your turn while I'm setting up this map.
Well, at this point, I just want to continue to film on minor details till they start to file out of the room, because I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna go help my friend. But before that, I want to walk over to the prince for a bit. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell him that we need to speak tomorrow until everything's settled down.
Implying settling.
Okay. He.
Then I'm gonna like reaffirmingly like place a hand on his shoulder. I'll be like, this may be your time to shine, but I'm gonna say that in a much more
Regal way.
catchphrasey way. Yeah. What's like a Jackson 5 song?
All right.
I rolled a 23. It's pretty damn good, especially considering I could roll like an 85 or a 90. I could roll a 90 and still succeed.
Shit, you failed.
So he
He caps you.
he agrees to speak with you.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
But does he not touched by my saying? How does he react to say it's it's your time to shine, Chief? Get your shine on, Birdman hand rub.
He is bewildered by all of these things you're saying.
That doesn't make much
Understand
sense.
the
I thought
reference.
the whole time you were implying that he understood things.
He implied that himself, but he's,
It's fucking retarded.
Well, regardless, I'm gonna go chase after the princess now. The one I'm trying to seduce.
Shit.
Okay. I am going to add people to the turn order, and then we'll get back to you, Matt, after that. So let me look at the rolls real quick. Also, I'm using other tokens. They say Eldar Ranger. That's not who you're fighting, but that's just for
an
convenience
Eldar?
sake.
Are you sure? I could get bonuses to killing them.
Yeah, they're not Eldar.
Or are they?
Or are they? They are.
Fucking pull off
Totally.
a mask and it's a fucking knife-eared
Are
bastard.
you gonna change the
Start
map?
Stomping.
It's actually a chaos
Yes, I will.
plate
In
green.
like 2 seconds. There we go.
Chaos
still
plate
start
green.
Okay, so this is more or less.
Oh my god, Eldar.
Yeah, Eldar have shown their damn knife-eared faces here again.
This is
let me
not what
turn
I
order
actually
up.
expected it to look like at all.
Damn it, sir!
Really?
You're blocking my
I
shots.
thought what it was is there was like an inner zone like here that also had cars in them. That's why I was going this direction. I didn't realize this was actually like a suicide death charge.
You are now watching the throne. Don't let me get my zone.
Can we be like over here? Behind the
Sure.
cars?
Yeah. Totally. I just sort of vaguely put you in the area over there. Yeah. Surf has his own little vehicle there. Yeah.
Is Surf literally blocking my shots?
No,
You
the
can
car's
go on
not
this-
nearly tall enough to block your vision of that guy.
If anything, it's giving him aim, right? It's giving him
But-
something to rest on.
Say I were to like slightly tilt the rifle down towards the windshield.
I mean, yeah, you could hit Surf from here for sure. Thank goodness. What else did we get
I
here?
slipped, Surf. I'm sorry.
Mizuhashi got a 4.
Slipped and full autoed the mag rifle.
Whoops.
Damn it, I didn't save the data. There's a 13, 12, 6. And that's going to be a 5, 5, 5. And Mizuhashi got a 4, so she goes last.
She says just enough time to trip and fall. So
Yeah.
I wipe these fuckers out. My
All right.
beast aim.
So, Demon, you're up.
And fucking literally aim shotting this faggot. Alright, sorry.
So you're gonna take
Get
a
one
shot
of the
right
back
behind
ones.
there.
This faggot.
Okay. Yeah, you're both behind cover right now. No, Redhead, you're still probably 45 minutes.
I'm gonna fate point that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Okay, well, that critical failure turned into a headshot. Fuck,
Some damage on this.
the
One
mag
D10
rifle
plus
stats, they were posted in the chat earlier.
I got it. And it's tearing, so I can re-roll it twice, or roll it once again.
It's
Yes.
tearing? Oh my god.
Yeah. Go with the 14. Of course.
Fuck.
To the head.
Can you
'Cause
post
fuck
those
that guy.
stats again? I don't fucking have them in my my chat log anymore.
You don't?
Uh-uh.
It was
Just copy paste.
1d10 plus 5, pen 3, range 120 meters.
1d10 plus 5, and 3. It's rending damage, by the way.
Is it rending?
It is.
Yeah, it's rending.
130 meters.
120.
120 meters.
It's a single shot, then fucking 3 burst, and then like 6 for full auto. It's
Yeah.
a clip of 40. Reload 4, or full for reload. Tearing, gyro stabilized, and accurate.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, you're gonna hit and you will do a lot of damage. Let me just do this real quick. It's gonna be 3, 7. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, so you hit this guy in the brain, and really you just fucking kill him instantly because he's just shot in the head and dies immediately.
Fuck that guy.
His wounds, he's fucking dead. That will remove him from the turn order.
So just totally put the car in between the card and those guys.
Might be a good idea.
I am defenseless. Weirdly.
The tactical move of that car is probably like 25 meters.
I'm sure if he wanted to, he could just like reverse like this, or fuck, that's not even. It's like bam and slam into that shit.
Surf.
Sure.
Oh, I had myself mute myself. My bad. Can I move here and like get myself ready for ramming these guys?
Yes. You don't
Okay.
need to do a drive test to do that because that's just a standard move maneuver.
You're just like ducking behind the dash this whole time.
Yeah, all I'm doing is like moving behind the dashboard. Got my foot on the pedal.
Okay.
Fucking creepy ass Mechanicus face looking over the steering wheel at them.
Got it.
All right. Card, it's on you.
Which car is hers?
Hers is this one. Let's see if I can make that a different
I
color.
feel sorry for whoever parked
I
here.
assume they drive on the right side of the road.
They drive like Americans drive.
Okay.
Ali, is this really a car parked right there?
Yeah, that.
I was just trying the map. I didn't pay attention to that. That guy has not got a very good spot.
Is that like giant black thing a pillar?
Yes, it is.
How do you even get the fuck in
That's
there?
maybe that's like motorcycle parking or something.
First person to get in,
bicycle
the
rack.
last person to leave.
The president's motorcycle spots. Anyway,
By the way, sir, if your car has little flags of the Trinity Empire on the front of it, it's definitely an official state car. You don't know whose it is, but
That's okay with me. They
Excellent.
won't be needing it.
I'm going to, like, can I sprint to the door and pop it open of this car? Of her car?
okay, so that would be the back door. The front doors are on this side.
Oh, right, because they're parked that way. Okay.
Yeah, everyone for some reason is parked inwards instead of.
It's pretty difficult
Who the
to
hell
park it
does
the other
that?
way here. I mean,
No one does that.
I feel like
Anyway,
you're making
can
up
I
excuses.
can I do that?
to back into the parking, you could totally do that. You could reach there and open the door if you can actually run that far.
I can. My run is 24, so
Okay.
kind of like pop
What are
open
you
the
telling
door.
Mizuhashi to do anything?
I'm telling her like I'm gonna
Just like
open.
pull her.
I'm gonna open the door, drive, get out of here. Don't wait for me. I'll try to get in.
Oh, so you want
but-
her to escape by herself? That's what you're telling me.
I mean,
I don't
I'm
know about
gonna
that card.
escape with her, but first and foremost, she has to escape.
Okay, sure. All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna open that door and then move to the other side of the car.
Goonie up here is going to full auto burst at you. So
But he'll be at a penalty, right?
there are various things that are giving him penalties, and he's going to miss anyways. The shots connect various parts of the car. They just don't hit you. Your front left tire is impacted, and it's luckily a run flat tire because it's a state car. So you're still able to drive unimpeded. The other guy is going to try and shoot at Card.
Fuck that guy. I'm gonna kill him.
He's quite a difficult shot, to say the least. Yeah, he also is going to miss. So the car next to yours, Card, is riddled with the fire from a mag rifle.
Shit.
As its tires deflate. This is definitely not a run flat car. It seems to be a personal car. So Mizuhashi is going to sprint into her vehicle as you expected, Card. So
These are accurate distances.
yes, they are.
Oakley.
And so
Demon, they're not really focused on you. You probably could get away with
Card,
just shooting from
you're
there.
in the driver's seat. You know that, right? Like that's
Am I?
yes, you are. This is American
Oh,
style.
right. Because I thought left side, because the top left. Can you flip us around? then?
Okay.
Cheater!
I
she's
just
gonna,
didn't move.
She's gonna do the rest of her turn starting the car up. Strelic, it's on you.
You can probably get away
You
with
can
just shooting.
see this guy. Still, you can't see
Can?
the guy around the corner. You
Fuck
can.
yeah, aim shot. Blow that guy away.
Okay.
I'm assuming the lights are on him from the headlights, right?
Yes. The lights from Surf's headlights light up. I
Fuck.
think this whole area here.
Definitely
Bait point?
re-rolling that. Okay. Bait point again.
Okay.
Literally using them all as
y-
gunfight.
Yeah, you are gonna hit this guy in the body. Go ahead and roll damage. Gonna actually try and dodge you. He's not gonna succeed.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Big time.
Oh, your best rolling there.
The bullet rips into his chest. He's clearly wearing some kind of body armor. Nevertheless, it does penetrate the armor, and he kind of keels forward, but he does not drop. All right, Surf.
Is there a way I can like jam the pedal forward and then jump out of the car behind this pillar?
Unless you put something in there to jam it that way. One of
Is
your
there anything in the
possessions,
car?
like this. There's nothing in there that would actually cause enough pressure to be applied and also not fall down.
Really, sir, if you should just bail the fuck out of that thing.
I think I will. I'm going to just get behind cover over here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you have a weapon either, so only.
No, I was going to grab his, but it's too much, isn't it? I can't do it in the same turn.
You could totally pick up his weapon.
Can I?
Yes.
Mag rifle?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mag rifle, just like demons.
Did he got some shots off? How do you know how much ammo is in the thing?
The
he
thing
goes
has like
auto
40
burst.
in a clip, so
So
I'm assuming
there's
you're fine.
34 shots left then in that.
Okay.
Yeah, Card.
I guess I'll hide. Spend my
Okay.
turn going into a very, very defensive stance.
Yeah, sure.
Putting my secret
Uh,
on.
Rubber bands at them.
This man here is going to try and shoot at the vehicle that you're in, Card. he's going to splatter bullets on the wall behind it. It is really dark in here also, so it's pretty difficult to actually hit something.
Kind of like light the mag rifles get off.
Mag rifles kind of have like standard, you know, they have like little tiny flashes of white yellow light from when their projectile is
Do
discharged.
they actually like make noise when they discharge?
If it depends, like they kind of like, they're not very loud, but when they're fired in a burst, you can definitely hear the noise. It's kind of like a you know, a thumping hiss sort of thing.
Gotcha. And they don't eject brass.
No, they don't. They just fire chunks of like shaped metal forward with magnets. The ranger over here is going to try and shoot you, Surf. He is going to hit the cover you're in, unless you dodge. I mean, you can. So he'll hit you potentially by
Will
getting
he
through
though?
the cover.
I mean, that's his skull.
What do you mean?
Hit him in his head.
Well, but Surf is like standing behind a pillar, big concrete pillar right now. So he would hit the pillar, aiming at the spot where Surf's head would be.
I think the
Does have a
tokens
pin
are
through.
a little large, but sure. Whatever.
Can we cut to me for a minute? And because
Nope.
I wanna
Let's
assist them.
resolve this situation with Surf almost getting headshot first, and then we'll go.
Okay, I'm gonna try dodging that.
Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna dodge, but it'll contact the cover you're behind. It's AP6 cover. So this guy is gonna roll damage. And tearing. Wow, okay. Basically, the
damage.
concrete splinters off, and yeah, nothing happens to you. Mizuhashi is going to slam the car into reverse and turn it. So
Hope she doesn't run me over.
you can see that the shell of her car is molted onto the ground over there. And yeah, she can make a 90-degree turn, so that's going to be the situation for you guys. Strelok.
Yeah, now that there are fucking headlights in my face, I think I'm gonna like sort of move like that.
Okay.
I guess that would be a half action.
Yeah, you can still shoot.
Can I still see this guy?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just take a standard shot then, unaimed.
Yeah, you're going to hit.
Okay. Fuck. And taking the 9.
Okay. This guy has already been wounded once. You hit him in the left leg, I think.
Not the arm.
Nope.
If only.
That is the right leg.
Right leg, okay. And it is going to be... Basically, you're going to get through... He's going to take critical damage from this. Let me go look up the...
Keep him
chart.
alive for interrogation.
You know, you could just Google like 1d4 Chan Dark Heresy, because on that page they have all of the crit damage tables
Oh,
as
okay.
images.
Let me do that then. 1d4 chain, Dark Heresy.
Fucking 1d4 chin. Fucking squats.
Crits, crits. Oh, here we are, yep. Trending. And that's going to be the attack rips the kneecap free from the target's leg, causing it to collapse out from under him. The target moves at half speed until medical attention is received. In addition, he takes 2 levels of fatigue. So yeah, this guy collapsed to the ground. His kneecap is blown off. Blood and bone fragments spurt outwards, and he is prone. Also drops his gun. And now we'll go to Matt before we resolve Surf's turn. What do you want to do, Matt?
Okay, well, can we assume that like I'm farther back in time than them? Like at the battle's probably just starting when all this is taking place.
I don't know about that. It's only going to be like this battle takes place over the course of like 2 or 3 minutes, realistically. It's a short encounter.
Strelic kills so fast.
Yeah,
Well,
if you're thinking of
I
wanting
ran
to...
down the princess. Basically, let's get this out of the way first.
Okay.
And I wanna ask her if she's okay.
She says, yes, I'm fine.
You said she looked upset.
She did look upset. That's true.
You looked upset.
I just don't like the idea of, taking control from the people.
Wow. You should
Okay,
go
well,
hockey.
I wanna like gently set her down somewhere. Like, I'm gonna sit down across from
Explain why
her.
the people are shit.
I wanna like put my hand on her shoulder and be like, "You care about the people, don't you?"
I like to think so.
You're fucking retarded. It's fine.
Stop whispering in the background. You're ruining my moment.
You're technically flirting with Callie too, dude. Like, what the
I
fuck?
know. That's my favorite part of this.
Tell her that in times of need, the king
Shut up,
needs to
Surf.
take
God
power.
damn it. You're the last person who should be talking. Damn it, you guys made me lose my fucking train of thought. I had this great speech planned out and y'all fucked it up.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, you care about the people, and she said, yeah, okay. Right. What do you think? What do you think is best for the people in times like this?
I think the best thing is that everyone has a sense of community and togetherness to get through tough times.
Do you pay attention much to the party politics, Princess?
Not particularly.
In times like this, they're going to do anything but foster a sense of community. You see, the second all this comes, they're going to take it from a humanitarian issue to a political issue. Do you think the deaths of hundreds of civilians, I'm just completely making that number up, we don't know if 100 civilians died, just the deaths of hundreds of civilians should be made a political issue, Princess?
No, definitely not.
It's a humanitarian issue. It's an issue that needs to be solved in a non-political, beautiful way. I don't know why I'm using the word beautiful. That's not a good word to use there. Humane way. And I don't think the political parties can do that. They need someone they can look to in times of trouble, someone they can identify with, someone they knew who really has their best interest at heart. And at this point, I'm gonna sort of like put both hands on her shoulder and just be like looking directly into her eyes. Should I roll a charm to keep going?
Yes.
Alright, well I'm gonna fate point that.
Fucking fake points. Where would we be without them?
Yeah, truly. Dead. So, yeah, she looks really nervous and embarrassed.
Why does she look embarrassed?
Because you have your hands on her?
She should be enjoying that. I'm very good looking.
Right.
Regardless.
You are a peasant.
I'm a noble.
You are no.
She doesn't know that.
I need to go for about 10 minutes. Do you mind if I make my shot first?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Just remind everyone what Matt looks like.
I'm going to fate point that. This is an
Okay.
aim shot, by the way.
Quit shooting. Run
Okay,
away.
yeah, you're gonna hit. Which one are you
Package is
aiming
secure.
at? That guy? Alright.
Sorry about that. What is it? Plus...
1d5, or 1d10 plus 5. It's pin 3.
Twice.
You can roll it
Terry.
twice.
Terry.
Okay.
Oh, first one.
Yep, okay, so that's gonna be resolving 3 there.
If you can, try keeping one of them alive.
Fuck that. We're bailing.
So this hit in the right arm, I believe. Yeah, that is again critical damage. Let me go find the thing.
How much HP do these guys have?
Wearing armor.
No, I mean like, if it's hitting critical damage already.
This is gonna be. Oh, that's the wrong page. Okay, so basically, you hit him in his arm, and hit him like kind of in the like part of his hand, and so he drops his gun as a result. And he's also starting to bleed heavily, and I'm going to make him do a toughness test to see if he remains conscious. Yeah, he's totally passed out.
Net Eldar.
Okay, card.
Wait, I thought we were just doing Surf's turn. We're going.
Oh
back
yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
right, back to you. Go ahead.
I don't have anything to do anyway.
Yeah,
All right, so I succeeded in my charm roll, right? So I can keep going.
yeah.
I have 1 fate point left. Okay.
Same here.
Yeah, sweating this one out.
Headshots.
Be like, they need someone they can look up to, someone they can identify with, someone they know who cares about them. It's like the political parties just don't function that way. Sometimes they need the presence of someone they know, even in the darkest times, has their back. I'm gonna like give her space to talk, because I'm assuming she'd have something to say. This does.
I think it's important that someone is always there for the people, but at the same time, I don't think it's right to take that duty farther and, control them.
I'm not suggesting controlling. Oh my Jesus, why is my token so big? I'm not suggesting controlling anybody, Princess. Just stepping in and temporarily giving them leadership. Not even political leadership, moral leadership. Strengthen the core of your people. Give them someone to look up to. And this point, just like obviously very obviously make it sexual.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding. Don't actually make it sexual. Well, sort of more sexual than it was before, but not like about to whip out my dick sexual. Like this is like,
No.
she's a 15-year-old girl sexual, so play cool. So I'm gonna feel like someone fresh, someone young. At this point, I'm like shaking her gently.
You're shaking her? What?
Actually, let's not shake her. That might hurt her. But
Fucking explode.
but someone
We
fresh,
need
someone young.
fresh and young.
My spine.
You're choking me. Stop.
Someone they can just look at the beautiful face of and know that they care. And just like a single tear rolls down my cheek.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
And okay, so I'm gonna be like, you have a duty to your people to lead them to a better future. I feel like she should talk at this point.
Well, she more or less says the same thing she has been saying. She doesn't want to, like, I mean, if you're trying to charm her and convince her of something different, that's a roll, but like for now she's like sticking to her guns basically.
Well, I want to charm to convince her to my viewpoint.
You can try and do that.
Last fate point. Here we go. Oh damn.
So she's pretty fucking convinced. She's vibing with the whole beautiful young face thing.
Yeah, she basically thinks like,
I'm not trying to act like I'm not pitching that to her, that like political leadership. Right now I'm just, be like literally like the British royal family. That's the idea I'm trying to push to her right now.
Sure. And she is more or less like, obviously there is some role for us, I suppose. We are here.
Not only are you here, you're here to be an inspiration to your people. Like you've been an inspiration to me.
Oh God.
That was beautiful. That was, I think at this point we're rolling a charm.
Fucking Don Juan.
Put my hand on her back.
This is very, very sexual.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going pretty well.
The the gesture goes. It makes her very embarrassed, and
At this point,
she
I'm gonna
doesn't know what to do.
At this point, I'm gonna juke her out. I'm gonna like act like I lean in for a kiss, but I'm not. I'm gonna hug her just really tight. I'm gonna roll a charm on that.
Oh god.
Stop.
And she finds the gesture extremely endearing, and she's probably like writing if she will write about me in her journal.
Okay,
Definitely.
so with that scene, we're gonna fucking cut back to the raping of innocent little.
How did she react to the hugging?
She, as I said, she was like embarrassed, basically.
But is it good and embarrassed?
You don't know. You get the sense that she's probably not like super fucking like hating you. But sure, now we go to this fucking douchebag's turn.
Rolling around on the ground and pain.
Yeah, his kneecap's gone.
I'm trying to block their shots with my body.
He's gonna scramble to pick up his weapon, and then he's gonna take a shot at Surf. He's totally gonna hit Surf in the head. Also,
Wow.
I'm calling that's the princess right now.
Wow. Good shot from the
She
fucking
was
palace.
working
Headshotting
against me
Surf
the
in
whole
head.
time.
Okay.
Can Surf dodge?
Surf potentially could dodge.
You wanna roll that for him?
I mean, how long did he say he was gonna be gone for?
I don't think he'll be back in time enough for like this to be speedy. Oh, there he goes.
I don't know. Well, I rolled for him, but I don't know that he can actually dodge with that roll. Well, actually, like, given the situation of the dude who's shooting, maybe. And it's kind of a hard shot to make.
I mean, if he's about to fucking die, I want to shoot him in the back of the head first.
I mean, he won't die. I mean, he could die, but he'll burn a fate point. That's all. Like lose his fucking lower jaw or something.
1d5.
Pull this fucker out of here. God damn it.
Fellowship.
I don't think Surf would die even with like 14 wounds coming his way. I think he has enough wounds to survive. But he will be hit in the head. I'll wait. I don't know. Should I wait for him to fucking try and dodge himself, or we just assume?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, there you go. You need to dodge.
I can't roll, but I can talk. I know what my dodge is. It's 37.
Okay. You're gonna get hit with a head.
Wait, by what?
I'll let Card roll instead of me for your dodge.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Go ahead, Card.
I'm sure it's gonna be like a 90 or something.
I'll have the litany roll. We
Put it in roll.
I decide
You got
the
a
best
98.
the best idea is
98. Can I use my own fate point to do that, or
Yes.
do you mind rolling again for me, Card?
to 45.
45.
That's still not it, but oh well.
What's your agility? What's your agility?
37.
I can make you succeed. I make
That would
Surf
be nice.
succeed.
Okay. Very narrowly, Surf will, at the last moment, Car is sitting in the car. You know, he has like the kid seat so he can see over the dash, and like he motions to the guy, and Surf's like, "What? What are you
Hey,
talking
Callie.
about?" And then figures it out at the last second, so he's able to dodge the bullet.
Callie, can I do one last scene because I gotta go here,
Okay.
and then it's gonna enable you to just put me on autopilot because I'm assuming the session will pretty much end after this battle.
Pretty much. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I got done hugging the princess, and then I'm gonna run out to the front gate where I'm assuming like the security guards are mostly headquartered,
Okay.
and I'm gonna flash some papers again. I'm gonna be like, once more, I have for you an imperial order, and I would say some of my men are still at the scene during the capital. I need a chopper immediately. Do they have helicopters?
They totally have helicopters. They have, you know, more advanced shit than helicopters, in fact.
I need one of your helicopters and 10 of your finest men immediately to the scene so we can begin to scour for survivors and my friends. And I guess I need to roll and intimidate. Or a charm?
Yeah, basically. Deceive is realistically what you're doing.
Fuck.
Nope, no one responds.
Yeah, he's like, sorry, but we got orders strictly. Protocol says lock down the palace. Ain't nobody supposed to get out of here.
Alright, well at this point I'm gonna run back inside. Looking almost like a Benny Hill type
Oh god.
like music is playing. I'm going to find the Emperor. Or is he
Okay.
returned to his chambers or something?
You can
I'd assume he's in some sort of like emergency type
not-
situation, looking
the
over some
palace
papers.
itself is more or less in that situation, but he's not. He's kind of walking around.
Alright, well, I want to talk to him and be like, Sire, and I want to bow slightly to him. I was like, apologies for any offense I may have bid you earlier in the evening. I was just very stressed. Many of my men are still at the scene of the grievous crime, and I'm concerned for their safety. I guess I should roll a charm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that succeeds, but not by much. Enough that he probably isn't angry.
All right, go ahead.
I was like, can I have a chopper and 5 of your men to go?
Emperor, can I have a helicopter?
Do you mean the
5 of your
axe or
men-
do you mean the vehicle?
Shut up, sir. And 5 of your men to begin to search the scene for my friends.
Like what?
Well, I mean, the police are already on the scene. I don't. It's just.
But you must understand, I'm very worried for their personal safety. We don't know what sort of forces are at work here. There could be an all-out gunfight there. I must assist them. I guess roll a charm.
Not really an all-out gunfight. It's more like a headshot fest.
It's like 2 crippled men, avoiding their own deaths as best they can. Fine. I'll give you the dispensation to have one of our not helicopters and some men. Just don't get any of them killed. My God.
I'm gonna bow, and I'm gonna take my helicopter. I'm gonna start to fly to the scene.
Okay.
And just have me engage in, like, once we get there, just have me engage and assist them in combat with the 5 men in any way
Okay.
possible.
Sure.
I'll be back in like an
Literally
hour.
fucking walk.
It's gonna be over.
It's 2 blocks. 2 blocks away.
Like
Helicopter
literally like
ride.
60 seconds.
Well, I'm assuming that helicopter has like guns on it and stuff that could just.
We're underground. Or
Oh,
mildly sunken
Underground.
into the ground.
Anyways,
Well.
Eldar Ranger Man.
I'll be back in like an hour. So
He's gonna end his turn because he already missed Mizuhashi's.
I'm gonna inform
This is the session.
Mizuhashi that she needs to get me to my the lander, the port where I can get my equipment at. I assume that's where I stashed it all.
Why is this thing not aligning properly? Whatever. Well, you want her to drive you to the Imperial Palace then, because that's where your lander is located.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, she drove as far as she could. Strelok, you can end
Is
this.
that guy standing now? Did he get back up?
The man whose kneecap is blown out? No, he's on the
No.
ground.
Can I even see him?
Fuck, I doubt it from where you're at. It'd be a miracle if you could. No, you definitely can't see him.
Fuck. Shit. Alright, what's a full move?
I guess I'll also whisper to
You should probably-
Mrs. Mizuhashi that man might be an enemy.
Strelok? You know it's Strelok. You know it's him.
That man might be a foe.
Okay.
But I like elbow her in the side in a jestful manner
Oh god. She seems uncomfortable.
and say, "Just kidding. That's the president."
Like roughly there. Full move.
Can you not sprint?
I could sprint.
Which should probably sprint, because, strictly
I forgot
better.
what the sprint was. I think my sprint's 30.
Wow, you can sprint 30
Do you have
meters?
a 50
Holy
agility?
I do have a 50 agility.
shit. God
Exactly.
damn. Okay,
What
yeah,
was
you
I
can
was, like,
sprint
right
to,
here?
like, the car.
Yeah, I just sprint up like right next to Surf.
Okay. You would have line of sight on this guy now. Surf, your turn.
I don't think he's here.
Okay. Surface is going to take a shot at the prone man. It's going to miss. Card. You're in the passenger seat once again.
I'm pretending to drive.
You're making motor noises?
No, like, well, yes, but also like I'm holding a wheel, even though there's nothing in front of me.
Yeah. Cool.
And like I'm pretending to honk the horn and making honking noises as Sherlock runs across in front of us.
I'm gonna like slow-mo stop in mid-sprint and like turn and face the senator or the chancellor and make the face before I continue running.
Yeah, she's gonna have to gain some insanity points from that. Let's see how many she gains, in fact. Maybe she gets a
20.
Aw. Yeah, she's unsettled. Yeah, it's amazing she doesn't just swerve and crash the car. The ranger is gonna try and shake a shot at you, demon. He's gonna hit you, boy.
He ain't gonna hit
Is he
shit.
gonna bleed out first, though? Yeah, he is. He's totally gonna bleed to death before he can make that shot. That's unfortunate.
Are they all dead?
So am I
That's the
actually
end of the-
assisting in any tangible way, or is it almost over?
Well, all the people that they were fighting are dead. Or unconscious. One of them is
That's
bleeding and unconscious.
Combat in, then I just want to like grab Surf's collar and swing him towards the car. Like fucking dive into the back seat.
Okay.
Well, can I have the chopper landed right outside the parking garage, like loudly enough that they can hear me and they can just get on the chopper instead of driving the car?
No! You're fucking retarded! It's like 20 seconds away!
It's 2 blocks.
Nope. We're riding in a helicopter.
You could park the
I'm
helicopter
gonna
out
plant
front
the
of
bomb I
parking
hit on my
garage.
person on the helicopter.
Okay, yeah.
I want to drive. I wanna
So this guy
land the
up here is not
helicopter
dead,
immediately
by
in
the
front
way.
of their escape vehicle.
He's just unconscious. What did you say?
I want to land my helicopter in front of their escape vehicle.
The helicopter in front of their escape vehicle.
Yeah, so they can't leave.
Okay. So yeah, the Mizuhashi wagon is like out front of the building, and then there's like Matt and his helicopter. Is not helicopter like right here-ish.
I drew it.
Did you?
Nice.
Yeah.
This is the worst helicopter.
Are Surf and I still here?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're pretty much just gonna go fucking police that unconscious guy. And is this vehicle still operable?
That vehicle has had lots of gunfire emptied into it.
But can it still drive? I mean, you said the tire.
Yes, it can totally still drive. It's just definitely in need of major repairs.
Fuck. Yeah, we're just gonna use that one. We're just gonna follow them out to the
Okay.
helicopter
Okay,
with unconscious guy bound up, like in the trunk.
sure. You're gonna fucking bring him in the trunk of the car? Okay.
Can I ask
Assume
Mrs. Nip Nong if she has any weapons in this car?
She definitely doesn't have any weapons in the car.
Oh my god.
She's a fucking politician, man.
It's like you want to be killed. She's just a fucking politician.
I'm actually not gonna stop at the helicopter. I'm gonna like drive, fucking kick Surf out of the car, and like
Surf
drive
was
off to
tumbling outside of the car.
drive off to an undisclosed location with my captain.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, you're going off into the city. By the way, there's been once you're outside, you can tell that there's been exchanges of gunfire from within the congressional building as well.
You
Excellent.
mean to the outside area?
The lawn is currently not occupied by anyone, but you hear gunfire coming from the building. So presumably, the police are responding to the incident.
I would hope so.
They're operating, as it were. And yeah, so I mean, you can get in there and go to the lander. What do you want to do? The session's pretty much going to end after this little section is wrapped up, and I think next time we'll begin with like demon in a dark cellar and this captive.
You mean me at the lander?
Yeah.
Well, I informed Mrs. Mizuhashi that she did a fantastic job. She's an inspiration to her nation. And then I cock my shuriken pistol Glock
Okay.
that I now feel proficient enough to use.
Mm-hmm.
And don my ridiculous power armor, so on and so forth. I have all my shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the lander. I mean, you haven't been given permission to use it, but
I
you
don't
can
care.
All right.
What's happening?
Surf, you were booted out of the vehicle.
I will
Left
ask
parking
Mrs. Mizuhashi, does she have someplace to go?
I am
What happened to the vehicle?
to go home.
Is that safe though?
There's been.
Fuck that bitch. Put her on the helicopter. What are you doing?
There is no
Are you-
helicopter.
Fuck you, you're
You at the
fucking a
palace?
mass murderer, fucking serial killer.
I mean, Strelick just drove away in like a bullet-riddled fucking car of the state with its little flags of Trinity Empire. One of them has a bullet hole through it, and it's just like he's making his face as he drives through town, and there's a dude in the back of his car, passed out, bleeding,
Literally in the
barely
trunk.
alive. In the trunk, yeah.
Are we talking about? Did we capture one of them alive?
Yeah, Strelick did.
Alive.
Oh, good job,
Got
sir.
Quotes
trunk
around
of his
that.
car.
I would have given him the car if he asked.
So what did you want to do with Mizuhashi? You want her to stay with you? Is that
Yep.
what you're planning?
She's not leaving.
Well, okay.
She probably wants to take a bath.
Have to
Let her go.
basically intimidate her to stay, because she really
Well,
doesn't want to
no,
be
I'm not like saying you better stay, and then I like hold the gun up to her head. I'm just saying like going outside right now is not a good idea. You should lay low here. It's
Why
far
don't you
safer
ask
here
her-
than the streets of the city at the moment.
Why don't you ask her if she has a secured place
we
to go
don't-
to or a
we
safe
don't-
house?
I just did. She didn't respond
Oh, oh.
with anything.
She did. She
just said her
she-
house.
She also said that there was a security detail assigned to protect me, and
Where are they?
well, she doesn't know. There's protect her.
Listen, again, like, at least for the next hour or so, it's not a smart idea to leave.
Okay, sure. She'll stay there until the crisis has been more or less resolved, I suppose.
Can we search her at
I'm-
least to make
I'm
sure she's
gonna-
not bugged or
I'm
anything?
gonna. God, God, fucking hate you so
That'd
much.
be very creepy.
Chill. I'm gonna fly up to the spaceship
Okay,
by
well,
myself.
I mean,
Or I mean,
on
if
your
she wants to.
ascent,
join.
or more or less as you are taking off, you see one of your own ship's landers flying down towards the landing pad.
Just like passes right by you.
It's going straight to the Imperial Palace.
Oh god.
That's fine. I'm sure whoever it is. I guess I'll radio to it and say like, hello.
I mean,
Wog.
Hello.
this
Boy, boss.
You could pilot ships.
Nope.
Wait, I can what? Ah!
Don't do anything too stupid. Also, don't die.
What are you talking about?
It's only gonna throw a bunch of
Not,
squigs
not,
out
not
the
much.
window.
Not much. I'm really talking about. I'm just kind of saying. There's
You in trouble?
there's fucking like bombs and terrorism and civilians being executed in the city right now in the congressional building. So it's a bit of a dangerous situation. I'm going up topside to the ship to get a few things sorted out.
Where the fighting at?
It's in the Capitol building, congressional rather.
Did Card leave me behind?
Yeah, I did.
You were sitting
Okay.
in the parking lot with the
Yeah, that won't look bad when police come
We
in.
leave Surf in the firefight? Just like on the lawn?
Just know on the
he's more
sidewalk,
or less, like just out front of the parking building itself.
on the pavement.
Oops.
Yeah.
Where you need me?
go to the congressional building. Try not to shoot the police officers.
Try.
Don't die. That's it. I don't really have
I
anything
feel
else
like
to say.
that would be, Redhead, your character would have extremely difficult time understanding those orders.
Exactly.
Um,
Let alone the
Well,
don't.
I don't really care though. I'm just kind of like in a droning
Honestly,
sense. I'm like, well,
It'd probably be best
rather
if you committed as much mayhem as
in-
possible.
in
Does
an-
the lander have like markings on it? that-
yes, it's very clearly the only your tech gives you away. Like
Fuck.
they can tell it's yours.
Don't worry, I have squigs.
wait, what?
He cuts comms.
Seinfeld theme starts playing.
Your ship is over.
And it fucking like it's freeze frame cuts of like fucking my exasperated face and Surf's crumpled body,
Your
and you
ship-
see
Why is
Strelok
my
making
body
the face.
Strelok is just having a gay old time right now, anticipating
Your
what he's
ship-
gonna do.
Your ship is full of fungal pools, by the way, just so you should know.
All right, well it's okay. I have flamers, so
Let's
Okay.
fucking go cause some mayhem. Fuck yeah.
Well, the session's gonna end there for tonight. I mean, yeah. The next session will open up with all these things happening.
I'm not in trouble or anything, am I?
This is my
just
time
like-
to shine, right? This is what
I
feel
I would have gotten the car with Sturlock if that was a possibility.
He booted you out of the car.
No, I would have let him driven and.
I mean, you weren't here, so I didn't know if you wanted to go along. So I basically just pulled up next to Card and threw you out, assuming that Card would take you. But apparently he just fucking.
no,
left.
car definitely wouldn't take me.
there's no room. It's also not my car, so
I totally would have like taken you with me if you wanted to go.
So I'm hoping the police realize that I'm not the.
yeah,
like,
you look
ambassador or-
pretty inconspicuous, unremarkable, honestly.
Yeah.
Mechanical shit flying all over the place.
So yeah, the experience gains for this session are going